Well, hey there. Are any of you big soccer fans, or maybe you play on a soccer team? Soccer is such an awesome sport. In fact, it's the most popular sport in the entire world. And right now, the FIFA World Cup's going on, and it's the biggest one ever. There's 48 countries playing. So because of that, I thought it might be fun to draw a soccer ball. If you enjoy my videos, you are going to love our Explorer's drawing guides for kids. These books are packed with step-by-step drawing lessons, amazing fun facts, drawing tips, and even blank journal pages to help you draw what you discover on your own adventures. From wild animals and ocean creatures to cool plants, buzzing bugs, and even awesome dinosaurs. And you can grab your own at the link below. All you're gonna need is a clean sheet of paper, a nice sharp pencil, an eraser, a dark marker or a pen, and of course, something to color with. All right, so to start off our illustration, we always start with basic shapes. And luckily for this illustration, there's only 3 basic shapes that we have to do to kind of get the general composition. And this is the way we kind of check to make sure everything's the right size. So let's start with the first one, which is a circle for the soccer ball. So I'm not gonna draw it right in the center. I wanna draw it kind of off to this side over here. So I'm gonna kind of just start drawing some circles, kind of go over this line a bunch of times because I want it to be really clear so you can see it, but also it's easier. A little trick is to not move your wrist a bunch. Moving your wrist makes it kind of inaccurate. So I like to lock my elbow and my wrist, and then I just draw with almost like my whole shoulder, like this is all one piece, and that makes my circles a lot better. So because this is gonna be the leg and the shoe kicking the ball, it's gonna be like this L shape. So the next shape we're gonna do, let's do the rectangle, which is gonna be at a diagonal like this. So I am going to take the line probably right about here. Now for the other side, we're gonna make it parallel, so they're never gonna meet, these 2 lines. And you can even put the little line at the top, because we're not gonna show the whole leg. We're just gonna do the sock, the soccer cleat, which is the next part, and the soccer ball. So now let's draw the line right over here. So this horizontal line just needs to be touching the bottom of the ball right there. And we wanna leave enough room because we're gonna kind of round off the edge. But let's start with the basic shape, like I said. So we're gonna just do another line over here, so it's like a triangle shape. It looks pretty good. It almost looks like a knight kicking a ball. So we're gonna clean this up a little bit. So now that we got all of our basic shapes, let's go ahead and start rounding off things or adding some more details to make this look a little bit more accurate. Now I have an eraser so I can kind of erase things as I go, but I want to take that little point off and just make it a little bit less pointy. Maybe a little bit more pointy, I don't know. Something like that. And then we need to add the top of our cleat. So I'm just gonna draw like a little U shape right here, right where that point is, because most shoes don't just go in a straight line, they kind of round off at the bottom. So, and then the same thing in the back, you have to kind of leave room for that heel. So we're gonna take the top point right there, and we're just gonna round it off on the back side. See, it's already looking a lot more interesting and accurate. But these aren't soccer shoes, they're soccer cleats. And cleats have these little spikes on the bottom. Do you know why they have those spikes? If any of you play soccer, you'll know exactly why. They help you grip the grass. When you're running and trying to cut and make really fast movements, you'll be slipping all over unless you have little spikes there to keep you grounded. So then we're gonna do the tongue of our shoe. That's the part that's in the center that you tug on to make sure that it doesn't get shoved down in there and drives you nuts when you're tying your shoes. So that, we're just gonna do a little bit of a line right there. And then maybe we'll just kind of have that come back with a little curve. Okay, so on here we can even add little details. Maybe we'll add little lines here. This way you can kind of add your team colors or make up your own team. And before we go into too much detail on the shoe, because you can have a lot of fun with that, let's do the soccer ball. Now, soccer balls have 2 different types of shapes that make up a generic general soccer ball. I know a lot of them look very different now, especially the World Cup soccer ball, which only has 4 panels. And the easiest way I find to draw a soccer ball is to draw a pentagon right in the middle. So you're gonna draw 5 sides for a pentagon shape. We're gonna go down here, and then you need to make room. It's almost like a weird box. It's like opening up, see? And then we'll just add a little bottom to it. So you can go over it a few times and make sure those feel pretty even on all different sides, the same length. This is where it gets really easy. All I do is add lines coming out of these spots, not all the way to the edge, leave a little bit of room. but this will get you the general pattern of the ball. So these are going to be your hexagons, the white areas, and this is the black areas, the pentagon. So over here, instead of getting all crazy and confusing, just draw like a triangle shape. Check this out. On each of these, just take the point and look at that. You got yourself a soccer ball, super easy. And then these areas right here are going to be the black areas, or whatever color you choose to make your soccer ball. Doesn't matter. To make this even more interesting, maybe we can add some like a little burst or something here. Like we're kicking that ball super hard. Just kind of make a bunch of lines here. I think that looks pretty fun. Maybe we could even add some little lines to the back here to show that it's kicking it real hard. You know, some speed lines. And the final thing probably would be just to add little tiny details on here, like little rectangles for the laces. I want to leave them kind of big because I want to be able to color them in. And then pick however you want to style your cleats. Maybe you want a certain brand or maybe your own. I'm just going to do something a little bit more generic, kind of a little swoosh line. Oh wait, I want to do a line right here too. Just for the bottom of the cleats. It's like that plasticky bit that connects to the spikes there. And then maybe just like a little line over there. Well, we finished our drawing, and you can technically just call it good right here if you're happy with it. Or if you want to take it just a little bit further, we can go ahead and grab a marker and we can outline the whole thing, but you don't have to watch that. So now on to color. I'm going to use markers, but you can use whatever you want to color it in and just have fun. And I'm done. Oh my goodness, I love how this turned out. I picked some really bold, wild colors for this one. But I figure when you're watching soccer, I see so many cool colors. And hopefully you got to pick the colors of maybe your favorite team, maybe your own team or one in the World Cup even. That would be super cool. And so many of them had pink cleats. That's why I did the pink cleats here, because it felt like every team has the same colored cleats for some reason. Not sure what that's about. Oh, and don't forget to sign your name at the bottom here so we can call it done. Well, thanks for drawing with me today. I hope you're proud of your drawing because you should be. And make sure you catch a few World Cup games if you can, because it'll be 4 years until the next one. Also, I have a lot of other fun drawing videos on this channel if you want to keep drawing. But just in case I don't see you in the next video, always remember, be brave, be creative, and most importantly, be you.